For the great curiosity is now, who is it that would beat Larry Mangum in a songwriting contest? I want to note that there's something very unique this year. Of our 3 winners, 2 are from up yonder, which, as y'all know, means anywhere north of Quincy. Jane Fallon comes to us from New Hampshire. She's a singer-songwriter in the Northeast. Got some fans here already. She performs primarily in the Northeast, all original tunes typically. She's been doing this since she was 13, and like me, she's not going to tell you how long ago that was. None of your damn business. She's from a musical family, and she's here to perform a song that was inspired by the Rosewood massacre called Before the Fire. This is Jane Fallon.
Thank you. Can you hear me out there? It's really an honor to be here. I was very delighted when they called me to tell me they had chosen this song, and I'd written it very fast when I heard this story, and I didn't know why. I had not heard this story before. I did a lot of research on it. It just hit me between the eyes. It's like, this is a song that needs to be written, and it wrote itself overnight. In fact, 2 days before the contest, it came to my head, and I wrote it overnight, sent it the next day. And so those of your songwriters know it happens sometimes, but it's a very compelling story about the Rosewood massacre. It happened a long time ago in Florida. My name is Fanny Taylor, and in 1923 I lived next to a sawmill just north of Cedar Key in the little town of Sumner, divided by race from the nearby town of Rosewood. Such a peaceful place before the fire, before the noise, before I heard the sheriff cry, oh, let's go get him, boys, before the death, before the screams. I walk the streets of Rosewood in my dreams. 100 angry men sent their dogs into the night to find a black man that they said attacked a woman who was white, and they tortured and they killed and they terrorized the town, and they took their torches with them. They burnt it to the ground. The Rosewood, I remember, was a happy place to be, with 3 churches and 2 schools and a baseball team. Houses always painted, roses everywhere, and at night piano music filled the air before the fire. The South, it was a hotbed of violence those years. There were lynchings, there were riots, hearts and minds filled with prejudice and fear. So you cannot blame me. My husband went to work very early every day, and he came home very late at night. I also had a lover, came to my back door one day. He hit me with all his might. To tell the truth about those bruises would have led to my disgrace, so I said what came the quickest to my tongue, that it was a black man who hit me in the face. Oh, God forgive me, I was young. Before the fire, before the noise, before I heard the sheriff call, oh, let's go get 'em, boys, before the death, before the screams. I walk the streets of Rosewood in my dreams. One day it was a place where children went to school. The next I saw it burn before my Once upon a time, a community with pride before the fire. Before my